Ernesto and Cira lied, just like a used car salesman. And Cira lied about Gregory Luna's position on crime. The police denounced Cira. He lied about Gregory Luna's...
First order of business is to get one spot written, to get it around, get it produced, and get up on the air with a target of Tuesday, okay? Let's get me that material, let's Austin and I talk about it, and then let's figure it out from there. All right, no fucking around, guys. We'll make this guy bleed. I don't know if I can win it for you, but I love your brother and you've been my friend, and we'll do the best we can.
Hank Sheinkopf devises media campaigns for aspiring mayors, presidents, judges, and congressmen.
No, that idiot Republican congressman on the coast.
His sworn mission to vanquish Republicans at every turn.
I got stuff going up starting next Wednesday for that woman Wiener that's going to bust his ass, because he's one of those Nazis that have just been... You know, I have a reputation of being a tough guy. Well, I am. I fought for everything I've gotten in life, but that doesn't mean that I ought to become a Republican and say, well, I fought for it, you get off your ass and fight for it too. It means I have an obligation to do what's right, and I think I'm involved in important things. I think telling the powerful no for little guys, which is something I like to do, is important. We're going to the chief's office.
My opponent has accused me of negotiating a secret deal to stack our courts. That is absolutely not true. But I do support the state settlement for two good reasons. Number one, it keeps the federal government from taking over your state courts. And number two, it keeps you from losing your right to vote on all the judges. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
I trust you. Pause, Sonny. The courts belong to you.
You know this. Just preach it. Just preach it.
What's really going on here is that these fancy-ass boys are conspiring with the fools in Washington to try to destroy us and telling you that's okay. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. And I'll do anything I can to stop them, including kicking them in the ass. I mean, that's really what you're saying, but you can't say that. That's the argument.
All right, Sonny, just stand still in place for me a minute. Just look at camera.
Alabama politics is the purest in the country because you always know who the enemy is. And that's, I guess, why I fit so well down here. My competitors used to say, how do you get down there? You know, you don't talk like them, you know, obvious meaning, hello, kike from New York, you're not supposed to be there. And I don't mind that. Guys used to call me kike, I used to hit him in the head with a baseball bat. And I've done it, and I'm known for it.
My opponent has accused me of negotiating...
Congressman, I think the following is going to happen. I think that 3.5 weeks out, if he has enough money, he's going to go bang your brains in. He's going to call you a tax and spend liberal, a Bill Clinton surrogate, one of the Washington insiders, and at that point, the day he opens his mouth, you have to be prepared to kick the shit out of this guy and leave him dead in the street. But in order to lay that in, you've got to have enough positive information to make that work.
I trust you to decide cases as jurors and to elect your judges. The courts belong to you.
That's very good, Judge.
Last take.
That was it. That's the one.
All right, let's quit now. Y'all say that's a wrap?
That's right.
Thank you. It keeps you from losing your right to vote on all the judges. I trust you.
I mean, can we animate him or do something? He looks like a fucking dead man up there. I mean, you know.
Sonny Hornsby, working for justice.
I think that fucking closeout blows, and what I want to do is let's get him freeze and squeeze the right corner, mat it, and get the logo in, all right? And then let's get it out. You got to do this stuff in a way that, kind of ironically, is entertaining. It pulls people in, forces them to want to be involved. Because you've got 3 seconds, and then they're gone.
Circuit Judge Perry Hooper Sr. put convicted felon Jerry Hamilton back on the streets. He personally signed a banknote so Hamilton could buy a car. Perhaps the same car he used in the kidnapping and murder of young court reporter Missy Devon? The public sits around all day long and says, there's negative campaigning, there's negative campaigning, that bomb, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's like pornography, you know? Everybody says pornography is bad. My question is, how do you know what pornography is? And the average person will look at you and say, I don't look. I never saw pornography. Let me see some. No, I'm not looking at that, you know? But they look. You sent Shirley Brown to Tallahassee because you want to change. That's exactly what she's doing. Re-elect Representative Shirley Brown, changing the way Tallahassee does business. That's good, Mitch. Steve Brewer, a prosecutor, sent rapists, murderers to prison. A husband, father of 4. No, he's not a husband, he's husband, right? I'd like to have rapists, murderers to prison. Or murdering rapists. I mean, you know, if we're going to take blood
I want to take real blood. Women and children, period. Don't fuck around. Get to the... No, go to the point. Next. Come on, Mitch, I want to eat. Come on, Mitch, I got work to do. Protecting you is all that matters. It's very good, Mitch. That's pretty good, you know? I like that.
Why did Perry Hooper protect Hamilton? What hold did Hamilton have on Hooper?
You gotta force the action. That's what this business is about, and it's about combat. Power doesn't give up anything. My business is getting power for people, or holding on to power for people who know how to use power. And in that context, the only way you win is by combat. This is war.
Do you want Perry Hooper to be the Chief Justice of our Supreme Court?
Somebody's got to avenge this shit. You know, I'm serious. That's my job. I'm the Avenger. I'm serious. These are bad people. Fuck you, Mitch.